Alrighty, guys, this is part 3. I have 26 minutes left on my phone again. It's really weird. Yeah, holy shit, you crave. Yes. So my dear for the second movie is Smith grows in power. Obviously, Smith grows in power. As he grows in power, the people of Zion panic more. Obviously, because the Sentinels are what? You have problems with the Sentinels. Obviously, in the real world. Obviously. I find out Smith can clone himself, and I end up confronting Smith, obviously. And the beginning of the movie, I'm also gonna have a scene where I confront the 3 agents. Like Keanu Reeves in the beginning of the road, you have a similar scene like that, and I kick ass. I take on the three agents, obviously, or the 2 agents, obviously, right? But this time, Agent Smith is more powerful. Remember how in the first movie, how Agent Smith was plugged into the Matrix? And he had that green suit. In the second one, he's no longer unplugged. Agent Smith, obviously, Agent Smith is still plugged into the Matrix, obviously, but he can still clone himself. He's still an agent, but he also has the power to clone himself into into other clones. I'm not gonna have Agent Smith clone the other 2 agents. The other 2 agents remain where Smith cloned those 2 agents, obviously. I'm not gonna have Smith clone the agents. No. But he clones other people, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And this time, I'm actually going to show how Smith starts cloning all these people. He clones a few people and they become Smith, obviously. Yeah, something cool. Something cool like that, yeah. Something cool like that, obviously. So Smith grows in power. He's able to clone people, obviously. And I also grow in power. I'm the one. I'm kicking ass. And the Oracle tells me I have those 2 choices. 4 of your friends could perhaps die. What do you mean perhaps die? And one of those 2 guys are going to die. You know who I speak of. Michael B. Jordan, VJ, they get captured, obviously. Smith captures them, obviously. Why Smith captures them, I don't know. They enter the Matrix for something, obviously. They end up getting captured by the agents. And they bring them to Smith's base. And I'm saying, and you see all the 100 like Smith clones guarding the placement, something crazy. And I end the movie off with an epic battle. I have to save them, obviously. Just like in the end of Reloaded, Neo tries to save Trinity, obviously. Remember how the architect gave Neo those 2 choices? Yeah, the Oracle gives me. I'm not gonna have something like Matrix Reloaded, where Neo has a choice to go on the door on the right and save Zion, obviously. But in doing so, what? All his friends die, obviously, right? Something like that. Or he goes to the left and goes to the Matrix to save Trinity, and either way, Trinity will die. No. I now have a choice to either save Michael B. Jordan and VJ or save what? Or save my other 2 friends. Seems there. My other 2 friends, obviously. I can do a thing where Michael B. Jordan and Victoria Justice, obviously. Victoria Justice second command, they have the codes to what? To Zion, obviously. Only Morpheus and Naomi passed down the codes to their great grandson, obviously, and then VJ being under Michael B. Jordan gave them the codes, obviously. Hence why Smith captured those 2 guys. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, the Oracle might tell me to save Zion, Michael B. Jordan and VJ. If they die, you will save Zion, obviously, because Smith will never know the code of Zion. You can do that if you want, or if you save them, obviously. 2 of your other friends will die, but now Smith has an opportunity to get those codes, obviously, and you're gonna and you know what I'm saying, you can do some of that to make it more interesting if you want, obviously, something cool like that. You hear the noise. There's someone doing yard work outside. You probably won't hear the noise, but I hear the noise because my window's open in my room, obviously. I'm like you saying is I don't want Michael B. Jordan and Victoria Justice dying in my movie. I'm gonna have them be alive. Whereas I might have Brie Larson and John Sensi die in the end of the second movie. So you sign them to a 2-movie deal if you want. You can have Brie Larson and John Sensi, they're lovers. They're relationship in the movie, obviously, and they die in the second movie if you want. See what I'm saying? They die in the second movie if you want. You can have John Sensi. You can have what? Paul Bettany be one of the agents if you want. He has an agent look. But I want to have him beef up for the role, obviously. He has to get more jack for the role. You can have Paul Bettany be one of the agents if you want. Yeah. Do that if you want to make it. Or not. looking at an amazing movie, man. I have all these pictures in my mind. I'm like, yeah, you're looking at I'm gonna end the part. I'm gonna end the second movie off with what? I don't know. When Michael B. Jordan and VJ get captured, obviously everyone in Nebuchadnezzar are panicking. Oh my god, what are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? We can't let Smith get the codes to Zion, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they do the same thing to Morpheus in the Matrix, what they did to Michael B. Jordan, what they're doing to Michael B. Jordan and VJ. You know what I'm saying? The guy's like, yeah, their mind will crack. You know what I'm saying? We have to pull the plug. We can't just. I'm like, no, you can't just kill them. I don't. You can't just kill them. I'm like, the Oracle told me this would happen. They say the same thing, obviously, and yeah, I have to make a choice. So what are you saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm going in. I'm saying, oh, you can't. That's suicide. He's like, even if you're the one, he's like, even if you're the one, you're the anomaly code. Going in there by yourself is suicide. You can't take them all by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're not all powerful. You may be all powerful. You know what I'm saying? But you're not that powerful. You know what I'm saying? I'm going in, and you see Brie Larson and John Cena. You know, like I want to come with him. Like, no, guys, I don't want you coming into the Matrix. Like, what do you mean? You're gonna need our help. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you can't fight them all by yourself, guys. I don't want you to come with me. Like, promise me you're not gonna come. I promise. And then they end up coming, obviously. And when they come in, I'm all, what the hell are you guys doing here? And they end up getting killed, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And before I go into the Matrix, I'm gonna throw in this thing. Wait, like what? And so before you sign me into the Matrix, open the weapons program. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna need something. You know what I'm saying? And I go to the weapons program and I get this like staff. Remember how Neil needed a staff for Matrix Reloaded? Yeah, I get this staff. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. He's like, what are you gonna? He's like, what do you want? We have guns, swords. He's like, what about a staff? A staff. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna need this. You know what I'm saying? You throw in an Easter egg. For that way you honor the Wachowski story. Yeah, you're looking at an amazing story. Yeah, and the end of what? The first movie, obviously. I'm gonna end it off where they plug me in. Obviously, they open the costume program, and obviously, you know, Mike B. Jordan's like, Mike B. Jordan's in there with me. He's like, you're. It's like, now that you're the one, you're gonna need a new suit. You know what I'm saying? He's like, what suit? He said, what suit do you want? I look at the suit. I see the suit that Keanu Reeves wore Civil. I'm like, I'll take this one. I take it. You know what I'm saying? He's like, glasses. He's like, what glasses do you want? I'll take this glasses. You know what I'm saying? And I suit up, obviously, and it shows me flying in the Matrix, and that ends the movie. It looks really cool. Holy shit, are you creative? Yes, I want to tell you a good story, man. I'm born with a gift. Yeah, man. And that's why Warner Bros. Will accept my deal. Ivan, make this fucking movie, man. Like, the Matrix brands bear off in your hands. Yes, it's better. You're looking at a fantastic collection of assets, Ivan, in your hands. Yeah. I'm going to make those 3 Unreal Engine Matrix games. Go watch Rabrad's Unreal Engine game on his YouTube. You'll see what I mean. Yeah, technology like that. I'm going to make those unheard of technology Matrix movies. I'm going to put $60 million towards my first Matrix movie, guys. And just looking at unheard of technology for the world of the Matrix. And I'm going to film my Matrix movie in all the locations where they filmed. I'm going to film my Matrix movie in all the locations where they filmed the originals. In every single location. I heard they filmed the Matrix in Australia. They filmed it in other places in America. Yeah. Film it in all those same places. Some Sarah. Because I want to do my very best to honor the Wachowski sisters' story. I don't want to drift away. The only Wachowski sisters story I will not honor is the Resurrection movie. That movie was terrible, man. I'm not honoring that. I want to delete it from the face of the map. Even though Wachowski sisters will be like, yeah, Ivan, delete it. That was terrible. We half-assed. Yeah, you half-assed it, obviously. It was a cash grab. You guys never wanted to do the Matrix, and Warner Bros. Got you to do that Matrix 4 movie, and it was terrible. It flopped. Don't hate me, guys. I don't mean to disrespect you guys. I think the movie was terrible. I want it deleted. I don't want it a part of canon. Trinity being the one the whole time. So you tell that kind of story and you have Trinity be the one the whole time. It ruins the fucking story. I guarantee Keanu Reeves was laughing at that plot. Now, what the fuck? I remember I saw the movie, obviously. Keanu Reeves had that smirk on his face. He's like, what the fuck? Carry-On Moss the one with me? That's stupid. Yeah. It defeats the whole purpose of the story. Yeah, man. It defeats the whole purpose of the story. Yeah. So Ivan, so tell me, so Ivan, so the birth of the One and the birth of the agents, you're thinking something like Terminator. Yes, something similar, like, don't copy Terminator, but something similar like Terminator. You have this electricity for Agent Smith. You have this electricity forming in the sky, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And the beginning of the movie. Before I talk about that, the beginning of the movie, the beginning of the movie, I'm gonna have the flashback. I'm gonna have the flashback where Neo talks to when Neo talks to the when Neo talks to the you get like these flashbacks. You get the scene when the agents are banging on the door in the beginning of Major Reloaded. The anomaly. You know what I'm saying? He is only human. It shows Neo shows that scene, and you have a scene in the end where Neo talks to the God Machine. Obviously, the Agent Smith has grown beyond your control. You can't stop him, but I can. So Neo told the machines that they cannot stop Agent Smith, but Neo said he can stop them, but Neo could not stop them. He failed. He made a mistake. So Keanu Reeves, the One, made a mistake by going into the Matrix and fighting Smith and letting him cognizant onto him. And the machines made a mistake by thinking that Neo can destroy the One. Just destroy Smith, and they couldn't, obviously. They underestimated Smith's power. You see what I'm saying? You have that scene. That way it's consistent with your story, obviously. And it shows a scene where and I ended off with a scene where it shows what? I ended off with a scene where it shows Smith cognizant onto Neo, and then Neo turns into Neo, and Smith turns into Neo, obviously. See what I'm saying? You can do that if you want, yeah, to make it interesting, obviously. You have the scene where it shows the machines destroying Neo in the real world, obviously, and the One dies. And you get this scene where it shows the ending of the Matrix when she says Neo's watching, you know what I'm saying? And you show the essence of the One, you see the virus Smith is there too. Yeah, something like that. And that starts off the story. Holy shit, you're creative. Yes, no, I tell you the story, guys. I'm fucking creative. Yeah, man. I got an amazing story, man. Now after this video, I'll take a shower. I haven't bathed yet. Smells like BO. I'm saying I haven't bathed, and I'm gonna upload the video, and I'll enjoy the show with you guys. And afterwards, I might watch some Rad maybe, or I might watch some Overlord DVD, and we'll see what happens. Obviously. So I'm gonna keep talking about this before I end this video here in a good like 13, 14 minutes here. So the birth of the One, my idea for the birth of the One, obviously, is the moment the glitch happens in the Matrix. Agent Smith. Ivan, how do you want to start? It's okay. How I want to start the story is how I want to start the story. Obviously, is what it transfers to you have a scene in the Matrix. Obviously, you have a scene in the Matrix. Obviously, and you have a scene where you have this like child and his parents. Obviously, they're going home. Obviously, and they want to go to their apartment. You know what I'm saying? And when they open their doors, the glitch happens and something changes, and they're what the hell just happened? And the door is like blocked off or something. Like, what the heck? It happens in a few. You know, when that happens, you get this like spreading glitch going on in the Matrix. And some people open the doors and they see something's blocked. What the fuck's going on? You get this buzz going on in the Matrix, obviously, and then that's when Agent Smith comes back. Holy shit, you're creative. Yes, I want to tell a good story, man. That's when Agent Smith comes back. And you get this like electricity, obviously, and you get that green matrix code thing, and then the body of Agent Smith is forming. You got this scary music. You know, saying don't copy Terminator, but you have him form and you have him naked. He's naked. Having him appear with clothes is kind of stupid. No, he's naked, obviously. So even though Agent Smith is a program virus, obviously, he has human features. So he's naked, obviously, but he's not human. And then after he looks up to the sky, you get the scary music, and you get 2 flashes of lightning come down, and 2 more agents appear. 2 more agents appear, and you get that green code, and their body forms. But you don't get any sense of human form when their body forms. You don't see the human skeleton or anything like that. No, because the agents are not humans. They're programmed sentinels. They're programmed viruses. So you have like this virus kind of code, and you have this program green matrix code, and it forms the bodies of the agents behind Agent Smith. And Agent Smith is like, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? You see them talking. Are there any anomalies? You know what I'm saying? He's like, no anomalies. The last known anomaly, the name was Neo, deceased 100 years ago. You know what I'm saying? He's like, and Agents, and you see Agent Smith's, are you sure there's no anomalies? No anomalies. You have that Terminator vibe, obviously. And the next scene transfers to them. There's this like nice suit store. You know what I'm saying? There's this nice suit store, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And they go to the suit store. He's like, this seems like a nice suit. He's like, who are you? He's like, you know who I am. He's like, Smith? He's like, Smith was deleted like 100 years ago. He's like, that's impossible. Not impossible, inevitable. You know what I'm saying? He's like, here, take whatever suit you want. I was like, because the agent's a boss, obviously. And he looks up, he gets this nice suit. The agents, they're naked, obviously. I'm not going to show their parts, but you show their chest. Remember in Terminator, you didn't see his parts? Yeah, something like that. You see his chest, and he takes a suit, and he dresses himself up, and he has this nice suit. Yeah, this is a nice suit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, obviously. And the moment that happens, the Sentinels blink in the rear world, obviously, and the people in Zion are panicking. What the fuck's going on? The machines are acting weird. And the Oracle and the Architect know that Agent Smith has returned. They know there was a glitch in the Matrix, obviously. And then they make a deal with the machines. Obviously. And the God machine, right? Remember that machine that Neo talked about? They make a deal with him. You know what I'm saying? It's like the only one, Smith has returned. You know what I'm saying? We underestimate his power. You know what I'm saying? Neo told me 100 years ago that the Agent Smith has grown beyond control. You know what I'm saying? And he has grown beyond our control. We cannot control him. His power is uncontrollable. You know what I'm saying? That way you're consistent with the story. Holy shit, you're creative. Yes. And okay, the only one who can defeat him is the one. You know what I'm saying? The anomaly. The Oracle's like the anomaly. The anomaly code of the one. That's the only way to defeat defeat Smith. You know what I'm saying? And this Smith, my fear, he's grown. He's much more powerful than even the former Smith. He's more powerful, obviously, and so will the new one be more powerful. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you get the birth of the one. My idea is you have this seed, obviously, and the seed grows biologically into a baby in the real world. And the machines put the plug connection on the back of the baby's head. And the moment they plug the plug onto the back of the baby's head, obviously, you get the birth of the one in the Matrix. And you get this like electricity. So like you got the same thing, the electricity obviously forming, and you got electricity forming in the Matrix, obviously, but this time when the electricity forms the body, you see the skeleton of the baby, because the baby is also human, obviously, and over that skeleton you see the Matrix green code, but you also see that yellow sunbeam in the code, because he's the anomaly, and it forms, and his flesh is forming with that code over the skeleton. The reason why it's forming over the skeleton is the one is also human. It represents his human nature. And he's also born as a baby. He's human, but he's also a machine. That's why you get the code forming. And you see that. Remember when Neo was blind in the third one? You saw the sun thing? Yeah, you have this like sun thing within the code. Because he has the anomaly code. He's the one, obviously. And you get the baby form. The baby cries. And someone finds the baby. So after you get that scary scene, you get that scary song when the three agents are formed. They kiss their fins, they walk, they get their suits. Obviously, a couple hours later, the one is born to stop them, to stop Agent Smith. Look at an amazing story, yeah, man. Look at a masterpiece. Look at a holy shit, I've been creepy. Yes, look at an amazing story, man. Look at a masterpiece, yeah, man. And after this video, I'll take my shower and I might watch some stuff on YouTube. I'll go to bed probably around 1 o'clock, around there. 1 o'clock, I'll go to bed and sleep. And then I'll watch some Last of Us tonight before I make my video early in the morning. If they don't take away the cord. I don't know. We'll see what happens, obviously. But yeah. Yeah, my parents are so crazy. My step-parents are so crazy. They now lock my fridge upstairs. They're fucking crazy people, man. Yeah, we don't want you getting any more milk or food. We're going to lock the fridge. Because they're crazy people. Yeah, I mean, your step-parents hate you. Yeah, they have a huge hatred for you, man. They're just crazy people. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, guaranteed Warner will tell me, yeah, Ivan, you're looking at a fantastic collection of assets for your Matrix brand, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? They wish, the Warner Bros. wish is what? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Warner Bros. Cannot tell my story because they don't have the creative gift like me. They're not as creative as me, obviously. And I know what's best for my story. At the same time, because they made Resurrection, they cannot even tell my story. In my opinion, you can't reboot the Matrix franchise. You can't reboot it, man. It's tough to reboot a franchise like Matrix. Like, what story are you going to tell? It's tough to reboot it. You know what I'm saying? It's the best thing to do for the Matrix trilogy is to do a sequel. You continue off the story. Neo, he saved Zion, he saved the Matrix, but he made a mistake. The machines made a mistake. They underestimated Smith's power. There's a reason why Neo said the Agent Smith has grown beyond your control. You cannot stop him. Yeah, the machines couldn't stop Smith. He was too powerful. And the one also couldn't stop Smith either. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The one also couldn't stop Smith either. Yeah. The one also couldn't stop Smith either. Hence why he let Smith copy himself onto him. Because he did that, Smith was imprinted onto Neo, and hence why he was able to. He was never fully destroyed. The virus was never fully destroyed. Yeah. In other words, Smith grew beyond the machines and Keanu Reeves and Smith grew beyond the machine's control, the Oracle's control. He copied the Oracle, obviously. He copied Sheriff. He took over the whole Matrix. You know what I'm saying? And what he grew beyond the machine's control, he grew even beyond Neo's control, because Neo was the one. So think about this. Neo was the one, and yet he couldn't beat Agent Smith. And he let Smith copy himself onto him because Agent Smith grew beyond the control, and he duped them, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Holy shit, are you creative? Yes, I know how to tell good stories. You know what I'm saying? So think about this. In other words, the one that was Neo was not powerful enough. He was not really meant to defeat Smith, because he's not the seventh one. He's not the lucky one. I am the seventh one. I am the lucky one. Obviously, you can put that in the story if you want. Holy shit, are you creative? Yes, I want to tell you the story. Obviously, whereas the new one that's reborn now has powers to defeat Smith once and for all, and Smith also has powers to defeat him. You know what I'm saying? Because Keanu Reeves said the Agent Smith has grown beyond your control. You cannot stop him. So Keanu Reeves knew the machines cannot stop Smith. But he said, I can, but yet he couldn't stop him. And he let Smith carve himself onto him. Yes, because hence Neo failed, right? Neo failed in the sense that he let Smith carve himself onto him. He couldn't defeat him. The machines destroyed Neo in the real world through the Neo in the Matrix. Not destroyed Smith, obviously. But the virus was never truly destroyed, because it was imprinted onto the one. Because Smith is a genius, obviously. Smith duped the machines. He duped Keanu Reeves, and he duped. So are you saying Smith duped him? Yeah, Smith duped the Oracle. He duped the machines, and he duped Neo. Neo thought he could beat Agent Smith, but he couldn't beat him, obviously. He said you can't, and the machines knew they couldn't beat Smith. Hence why Neo said the Agent Smith is growing beyond your control. You cannot stop him. Only I can. And yet Keanu Reeves was wrong. He couldn't stop Agent Smith. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And Agent Smith carved himself onto him, and then he duped him. He duped Keanu Reeves. He duped him. The Agent Smith still lived on because he was imprinted onto Neo. Yeah. You're looking at a masterpiece of a story. Yeah, man. Look at an amazing story. Holy shit, are you creative? Yeah, so I know how to tell a good story, man. Obviously, yeah. Ivan, are you saying, yeah, technically speaking, what? Smith is a bit more powerful than Keanu Reeves, because even though Keanu Reeves is equal in power to Smith, obviously, Smith can never get tired because he's a program. With Keanu Reeves, when you saw him in the movie, you can tell he got a bit tired. He was a bit fatigued in the end, obviously, right? Because he's human too. He's human. Even though he's the one, he's human. Whereas Smith is a program, he's not human. Whereas Smith, when you saw him in the end, he didn't look tired at all. Whereas Keanu Reeves looked what? He looked a bit tired, obviously. You know what I'm saying? He's like, why do you persist? And I'm saying, because I choose to. You know what I'm saying? And then Keanu Reeves made the biggest error of his life. He let Agent Smith copy himself onto him, and then he became Neo Smith. Hence, when the machines destroyed Keanu Reeves in the real world, obviously, through the Neo Smith, and destroyed all the agents, obviously, the Agent Smith's spirit still lived on. Smith's spirit still lived on, obviously, in Neo, because Neo was now was now a Neo Smith. That's the only way you can tell that story, obviously. Okay, how does Smith come back? There's a deja vu, a glitch in the Matrix, like the first movie, obviously. And Neo, something changes. You start off with a kid and his family. They go in the elevator, obviously. And whenever they go to open their door, something changes. And then they open the door and they open the door and they see some brick, like you saw in the Matrix, the first one. And it happened. You get this like viral thing going on in the Matrix. Everyone's like, "What the fuck's going on?" You know what I'm saying? And then when the glitch happens, that's when Agent Smith comes back in the Matrix. The two agents come. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Two agents come, obviously. The two agents come, obviously. And then a couple hours later, the one is reborn in the Matrix. You get the one's birth. You get like the green code. You get the skeleton of the baby, obviously, and you get the green code forming the body. But you also see that light in the green coat because he's the anomaly code. He is the one. And the baby cries, and someone finds the baby, and he puts him in an adoption place. The guy goes to his apartment. He's like, "Where'd you find this baby?" I don't know. I found him in this junkyard or something like that. We can't raise this baby. We can't raise this baby, honey. You know what I'm saying? We can't just leave this baby. We can't just leave this baby all alone with no parents. Put him in an adoption center. You know what I'm saying? They put the baby in an adoption center. You know what I'm saying? And the guy goes and he gets caught by one of the cops. He's like, "This your baby?" He's like, "Yeah, this is my baby." You know what I'm saying? He's lying. You know what I'm saying? You get that? Yeah, you look at an amazing story. Yeah, man. Holy shit, I'm creepy. Yes, I want to tell a good story. Anyways, if this video, I'm going to upload this video, guys, and you guys will enjoy this video in a good, 10, 15 minutes from now. I'm going to enjoy the videos with you guys after I take my shower. This is Ivan the Mayor. I'm signing out. Peace.